Still Huntress, and this is one of what's going to be a bunch of incense videos. I make my own incense. It's a hobby. I'm far from an expert, but teaching myself this hobby using the internet as my primary resource was a bit of a wild goose chase. So I thought I would put together some of the things that I've learned and maybe make other people's journey a little less of a wild goose chase. So I'm going to try and make them short and sweet and not in any particular order. Hopefully all of them will give you something and there won't be too much of me rambling incoherently. So this video, as the title suggests, no charcoal, no problem, is basically how I burn incense most of the time if I don't want to use charcoal. And you might not want to use charcoal because you don't like the smell or the smoke of charcoal. Maybe you can't get charcoal where you are. For whatever reason, I'm going to put a link in the box below to one of Mirth and Reverence incense videos. Annie's got a lot of great videos on her website for incense making. And this one that I'm going to link to is on how to burn herbs and spices in a paper tube. That is one technique for burning incense without charcoal, but it really works the best with spices and herbs and not so much with the resins, your dragon's blood and your benzoin and frankincense and that sort of thing. So this one takes care of that. And what you're going to need is a bowl. This is a cereal bowl. The salt. Believe it or not, that is salt. It just has a lot of ashes in it. I use this a lot. I just use the same salt over and over. Heat source, tea light candle, and aluminum foil. And you probably have those in your house. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off a piece of aluminum foil. I'm going to rip this in half. You can set aside the other piece for the next time you want to do this. So what we're going to do is fold the edges just to give it some strength and some body. A couple of times, there's no great rhyme or reason to it. Both sides. You're just giving the foil some rigidity. When this is done, it ain't going to be pretty. Somebody walks into your house and sees this going, might be a little sketchy looking. So, you burning some mysterious substance on aluminum foil. But I've been thinking about getting 2-liter pop bottles. I think in America they say soda bottles. And cutting the top and the bottom off. And painting or decoupaging or wallpapering the plastic. And they'll be able to go over it as a sort of a decorative hood. So, because sometimes I burn incense just when people are over. To make the place smell nice. So, what you want to do is bend your foil into like a little platform. Just like that. And then bend it again to give it feet. You want it to be more or less level, like that. And take your salt and put it in the salt. And put the salt on top of the feet. What this is the salt performs two functions. It's for safety. If the wax from the tea light is spilt, it just goes into the salt. And it's weighing down this very floaty, lightweight material. So if somebody opens a door, or somebody opens a window, or walks past very quickly, the foil with burning hot incense doesn't just blow away. So that's why we've got that. So the next thing we're going to do, I don't know how well you can see this, but I am just bowing out the sides just a little bit. You still want the top to be level. You see how the sides are kind of bowed out? Okay, that's so that when we adjust the height above the candle, which we will be doing, in this case with a pair of forks, but you could use 2 pencils or whatever, chopsticks. The idea is to get a little high off the candle, and then once the candle's burning, push it down until you get as close to the flame as you want. Don't touch the foil. It is burning hot the second you light that candle. It does not take much. This is only 1 layer of foil. When you push down on it, if both sides are bowed out, it's not going to go like this or go like that. It's going to go down evenly. That's the logic. Alright, so we're going to light our candle. And just slide it in there. And that's it, really. I don't know how well you can see that. You can see how high it is off of the foil. And I think you can probably see the heat rising off of it. I don't know if you can. But it's probably about a little less than 2 fingers off of the candle flame. This is where you want it if you want to cook your incense or heat your incense instead of burning it, which sounds bizarre. But this is done in Japanese style incense burning. When they bury their charcoal a little bit in white rice ash and put a little mica plate on it. Warming your incense instead of burning it is like cooking food instead of burning it. You get this incredible fragrance that permeates the room. And this is where you get into your orange peels and your lemon peels. This smells like crap when you burn it. Any recipe you've ever seen that has orange peel or lemon peel and you burn it, it doesn't smell like citrus in any way. It just smells like burning food. Trust me, I've tried it. Burn all of your ingredients individually and get to know your ingredients. Whoever wrote those recipes either just assumed it was going to smell like citrus or was doing it because of the magical correspondences and didn't care what the result smelled like. Frankincense Arabia. You want sharp, clean, bright, citrusy smell with no sense of smokiness. Frankincense Arabia. Frickin' awesome. So this is where you would cook your incense instead of burning it. So just to illustrate how much heat there is here, I'm going to take a piece of dragon's blood and I'm just going to drop it right in the middle here, and you can see it melt and sizzle. I don't know if you can see the smoke coming off of that. That is how hot this is. Look at that go. It smells amazing, I have to say. That is where we're at 2 fingers above the flame. So, I'm going to use my forks to get to the point where we're almost touching the flame. That is where we're at. That's where we want to be if you want this to act like charcoal. We want to be there. Now, that puppy is charcoal. And just to illustrate that, okay, so just to illustrate that, here's some frankincense. Beautiful, amazing smoke. Incredible smoke. So I'm just going to, here are some incense blends that I've made. Okay, so you can see what's happened to that frankincense. There's some incense that I made out of herbs and spices and resins and whatnot. And you can see it bubbling and burning and smoking, and you do not need charcoal. As you can see, no charcoal, no problem. Feel free to add herbs like rosemary and sage. Sage is amazing. I don't know if you can see that. Rosemary and sage on there, and the smoke is coming off there beautifully. It's all charring delightfully. And this the thing is, when you're down this low, it's burning, it's behaving like charcoal. But when you have it up high and you're cooking, something like amchur. This is the flesh of green mango that's been dried and powdered. It's used in Indian cooking. I just got this at the grocery store. It was like $2. So it is the flesh of a mango. And when you put it on, at this point, you're going to get the burnt sugar, the caramelly smell. But when you're up higher and you're just warming your incense, you get more of that fruity mango kind of a smell. So what I love about this is the versatility. This looks a little jury-rigged. It's got a little MacGyver thing going on, but it's very versatile. And it allows you to use a wide range of ingredients, rose petals, lavender. And I tell you, when you warm or heat lavender and roses with a little bit of benzoin, get that little vanilla scent going, it's amazing. And one tea light candle, that will keep fragrancing the house on and on and on and on until that tea light goes out. When you're warming it, it doesn't burn away. It just keeps going like having soup on the stove. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope this works for you. And always remember, if you don't have charcoal, that doesn't mean you don't have incense. As long as you've got some spices in the cupboard and either a paper tube, look below for the link, or some aluminum foil and some salt, you're good. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.